Hi everyone, it's Min, and I am here to review the Jotaro Funko Pop, but for now we're showing off the Jotaro figures I have. This one, very dusty. I have this one, which matches these two. I also have, really hard to see, but it's the white plush. They did make a variant where he actually has embroidered eyes, but it's like the white variant from, this is like this is the part 5 Jotaro where he's wearing the white, or part 4. He's very similar to this plush right here from Great Eastern Entertainment, but he's very dusty and cat hairy, but he's wearing white. And his outfit's completely different. It's his white era from part 3. I should probably move my Britney Spears bear so you guys can get a better look at him, because it ain't working. It ain't working. I actually bought 2 of these a couple years ago at a thrift store. I sold the green one, but I kept the blue one. I'm just saying, like, I made some good money on that. It was probably, I've never found, any of the NSYNC ones, for a really good price at a thrift store, but I found this Britney bear. I don't know what the hell fell, but it's not like it matters, but we're trying to get maybe I should move some things around. I got an Ant-Pan Man right there. I heard they're bringing some Ant-Pan Man stuff to Netflix, so that's fun, but that was a thrifted Ant-Pan Man. But yeah, he's really hidden, but yeah, he's wearing his part 4 look, where he's got like the green and the blue shirt with the belt and completely white. His earrings are still the gold hoops, the gold studs, but he's got like the part 4 designed hat. It's a similar hat, but it's got the different design on the top. But yeah, this is what he looks like. He's doing his iconic Jotaro finger pose. This is the first pop they ever made. They did announce Joseph with Iggy and Dio, but yeah. Also, I got one of those SHINCHAN plushes that look like they have. This is almost very similar to like the Labubu type, not plush wise, but the hook wise. It's very similar to those Gen Z Street, the Gen Z Street Stitch figures. It's this exact same type of keyring ring. This is SHINCHAN dressed up as his dog. He's got the collar, the tail. I do have some pictures I can show you guys of what else I saw, plus something else I bought that I had to put away because it was a food product. This is his tag. There's his little dog, and then here's his tag doing his little dance thing right there, doing his little thing. This is a MINISO product from Color SHINCHAN. Definitely, I could have got the one of him in his pajamas, but I wanted the doggy one because he's dressed up like his little pooch. This big Color SHINCHAN tag. Look at that. They had all these SHINCHAN plushes. You can get a giant version of him dressed up as his dog. The giant version of the plush has a different, like, fur pattern where it's very similar to the plush of the dog, and then there's like a pillow of his face with the dog costume. Apparently, the big one has the dog's face on the top of the hood, but the little one doesn't have the dog's face on the top of the hood, so that's just the difference between the big one and the tiny keychain one. This one dressed up as like a superhero. I think the one might be dressed up like a frog. I don't know what that pink one's dressed up as. And then there's the one in his pajamas. You can also get the one in his pajamas as a keychain. I think you can also get the green one and the pink one as keychains too, but these were the only ones they had left, pajama and dog. And for all you new Gorillaz fans who followed me back on my account, these shirts are at Hot Topic. They had this one for a while. I told you guys I had that shirt because my brother got it gifted to him, and he already had the shirt, so he gave it to me, so we both have this shirt. I didn't talk about it in my Gorillaz collection video. Actually, no, I did talk about it. I have this shirt. My brother does not have any of these shirts. There's this one. This one is based off of this is the plastic beach art. You see Murdoch right there with Tootie in the back and Noodle with the Noodle. This is the plastic beach art. That's a nice shirt. I just don't know what color it is. This one's like a Polaroid picture from phase 1. Phase 1. That's like no, phase 2 because that's Dare Noodle. There's this shirt my brother doesn't like either because it's white. That's also phase 2 and that's phase 1. Actually no. No. Yeah. That is phase 1. And yeah, they had these 5 gorilla shirts, but the one is from like phase 7, like phase 6 or 7. I still haven't seen any of the new merchandise for the baby BT at 21 because mine location doesn't have any. They still don't have much of the My Little Pony stuff. I want one of the My Little Pony plushies. But I still haven't got to go to the big location yet to see what they have in the My Little Pony. I have the Shooky one of these, and I have the Cookie one of those. Oh, no, not Cookie. I have the Shooky for the light, and I have the Mog for the phone holders. But these are on clearance for like $5. But I already have the 2 out. These hair drying caps were also clearance, but they didn't have Shooky. Didn't have Shooky or Mog. These mugs and the cups up there, I have the Shooky cup that's right up there. These mugs were like $5. And I also heard that from people on TikTok that the Jin Ramen was showing up at MINISO. These are the ones where you have to use like, what do you call it? The boiling water pitcher. You have to use a boiling water pitcher for these. You can't microwave this because it's styrofoam. This is not one of those ones that has the cup sleeve. You can peel off the cup. These ones are completely styrofoam. So if you want to keep this, you have to use it carefully. And clean it all carefully. Because I bought the mild one to try it out. But yeah, now we're going to review the Jotaro. Like I said, he's got the iconic pose. My figure is doing that exact pose, but the figure is more in a blue aesthetic. Because Jojo has different, like, color patterns. So most of the time, there's scenes where the character is not wearing the iconic color. So there's periods where there's a Jotaro figure that's outfit is entirely blue. And this is where his outfit's entirely blue and his shirt is like a purple. When on this figure, it's the iconic black with the green shirt. So this is the main color pattern for Jotaro. When there's other patterns that have him wearing blue with a purple shirt. See, this is the first pop of the wave, so there isn't really, like, anything showing off Jotaro, Joseph, and Dio yet. I think they might have put a thing on the flap. Oh, they didn't put it. Oh, they should have put a Jojo's freaking thing on the flap. See, the bottom doesn't. Maybe they'll put something on Jojo's box, but who knows. The good thing is, instead of putting something in the flap, you see this? There's a star. There's a star, and they could have put a star in the flap. But there's a little star right there because, as you guys know, all the Joestars, well, he's a Kujo, but all the Joestar, everyone from the Joestar family has a birthmark that is a star on, like, the back of their shoulder. So all of them have the same matching Joestar crest birthmark on the back of their shoulders. It's like, that's kind of a little thing they put in the Funko Pop box. He doesn't have a stand. No, he does have a stand. He does have a stand. I don't have any figures of his stand. I don't have any Star Platinum merchandise. My brother has Star Platinum merchandise. I don't. But he doesn't need a Funko Pop base, is what I meant to say. Because he can stand on his own. What? He's got a stand? He can stand? No, I'm not talking about Star Platinum. But yeah, he's got hat hair. The reason why I say he's got hat hair is because his hair blends in with his hat. When the hat is blue, when he's in the blue and purple color palette, you can see his black hair. But actually, no, his hair is blue in this color palette, which is weird, but that's how they did it. But yeah, his hair literally blends in with the hat, because that's the point. He's got his little curl right there, he's got iconic pointy eyebrows, his mean-looking facial expression, his iconic point, his golden studs in his ears, his little chain that's dangling past his sleeve right here. And in the pocket like he always does. See, the plush is doing the same hand in the pocket thing. He's got his gold brim with a logo right there with a hand and the dot. It's metallic paint. The iconic green, yellow, and orange. Well, green, orange, yellow, and pink belt. The underlay of his jacket is green. His shoes are the dark color, similar to his pants. I'm a huge fan of Jotaro in general, as well as his English dub voice actor Matthew Mercer, the Critical Role, literally the Critical Role the one who literally made Critical Role and does the game stuff. Critical Role, yeah, that Matthew Mercer. That's why I have Hit, because he voices Hit in these Dragon Ball Super English dub. He voices Kanji Tatsumi in Persona 4. Arena Ultimax were the first one he ever did. Arena Ultimax, he did. Persona 3, the animation, he was the second voice actor in the second half of the series to take over for Troy Baker. And then I met him in 2015, so that's his autograph on the base. There's Kanji there. He's Leorio in Hunter x Hunter. I need to get that new Laying Funko Pop. Down here, I have his character from Persona 5. That's Fox, aka Yusuke. And there's a Leorio right there. I have Hit in here as well. Hit's back there. But yeah, this Jotaro, I'm probably not going to put him down there. I might put him with my Jotaro stuff instead, because I want him to be on display. But yeah, this was my review of Jotaro and the SHINCHAN. There they are. Anime boys. Look at his little tail. Boo boom. Look, it's TXT, your favorite. Go and do your little weird dance. I did it because they did a TXT had a crossover and merchandise with SHINCHAN. Oh my god!